everyone, and welcome to Season 2 of my 7 Days to Die Hard as Hell single-player series with insane difficulty and zombies always run. I'm an old guy gaming, and I'm very happy to tell you that I'm still alive. That's right, I'm still vertical, I'm still breathing, and it is mini bike time, people, mini bike time. Well, almost. What I need to do is I need to go to the forest and get some cotton. Whilst I'm at the forest, I'm also going to mine up some lead and get some chrysanthemum so that I can make some red tea and eventually, hopefully, make some herbal remedies, which apparently I need a book for. I was going to go to the trader first before I did all that, but I just realized that it's almost nighttime again. So by the time I got out there, he'd be kicking me out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the forest now at night and get all that stuff done, and then in the morning we will go ahead and hit the trader. So that is the plan for today's episode. Let's make sure that our food is topped off. Drink some of that tasty veggie stew. Almost as good as meat stew, but not quite. We'll top it off with a blueberry pie. How's that sound? Okay, we got Band-Aids. Let's make sure our drink is topped off as well. Close enough. And I never actually did go back to the bookstore and get the rest of that stuff. I will do that probably at some point. I might even wait till I get my mini bike going, because then I can use the storage of the mini bike to bring a lot more back than I can by myself. So, I have a feeling like I'm forgetting something, as usual, but I can't think of what it is at the moment. The other thing I'm going to do, also, is I'm going to throw some more points in science right now. We're still going to keep working on gunsmithing, for sure, but the higher my science is, where's that at? The higher my science is, the better quality machine parts that I can make for things like the auger, for the chainsaw, and the mini bike. So we're going to go ahead and we need to get this. I mentioned this in a couple episodes ago that we also need to get this up to 7 anyway in order to make the science, or I'm sorry, not the science, the chem bench, which will be important if we decide to move to another location sometime in the future. All right, got a screamer around somewhere. So we're going to go this way. And I went over to my chem bench off camera to pull out the antibiotics and gunpowder that I made up. And I climbed back up on the roof and I got ambushed by an irradiated cop. I managed to get away from him. And I managed to get away from him before he could spit. That's what I didn't want him to do, because then he would ruin stuff. But that's just a good indication that my game stages are getting higher. Now that the game's throwing one of the most dangerous zombies at me, just kind of randomly like that. So we should, when day 28 rolls around, I'm expecting that we're going to have a pretty good... Ooh, there's a screamer. I don't want her to scream. We're going to have a pretty good horde night, I'll bet you, on 28. I'm expecting that anyways. I don't want that. I think while we're out and about, too... I should have brought my... Oh, no, I guess I don't need that. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and hit some boulders, too, since we can one-shot them now. Because I'm pretty low on stone. I've got iron up to wazoo, and I've got... the other thing I'm low on is clay, so I also need to get clay. But once I get the auger going, which we might also do in this episode if we have time, then I can get that stuff crazy fast. But right now, what we're after is cotton. because we need this to make the seat for the mini bike. And you actually have to use the actual cotton itself as opposed to the cloth that you also can make from cotton. So I'm going to pick a bunch of these. I probably won't plant these in the garden, at least not the rooftop garden. Wherever we decide to make our ultimate base, excuse me, I plan on having a huge garden, and in that case, I will grow everything I can. Just because we can. You know what I mean? But for now, how many is that? 41. I've got one back at the base. 42. Let's just pick a bunch more up. Alright, I'd like to get some meat too while we're out here. The last time I was out in these woods hunting, I got ambushed by a running horde, so we'll see how that goes. And the other thing I'm coming out here for is chrysanthemum. It's always nice when you can one-shot the boulders. I'm very close to also one-shotting stone and down in the mine too, but not quite there yet. Alright, there's some more points. Let's just throw those right on into science. So we'll need 12 points for the next level. The good news, though, is that the most important component of the mini bike, of course, is the engine, and I have a purple engine. I also have a purple battery and purple tires, too. So what science will affect is the frame and the handlebars that I'll make for it, the quality of those, and that, in turn, affects the, of course, durability of the bike, how long it'll, excuse me, I'm tired, before it'll need to be repaired, that kind of thing. So it'd be nice to find a deer, a pig. At this point, I'd even take a bear on. Not a zombie bear, but a normal bear. Okay, cheap pistol barrel. Oh, the other thing we're coming out here for is lead, too. Yeah. I got a pretty decent supply of brass, or of bullet cartridges, casings. I think I have like 1,000 or more. But I don't have a whole lot of lead for bullets. So we're going to hit that while we're here in the forest. And we're just kind of keeping our eyes peeled for animals. I was out walking today on my at the lunch hour. I try to do that at work there, you know, just to kind of get out, get a little exercise, get some fresh air, that kind of thing. And anyway, I was walking down the street there by the office, and I found a dead bird laying in somebody's yard. But it was a large bird, so I got closer to it, and it appeared to me to be like a hawk. So what I did was I took a picture of it and I posted it on my Twitter account, and I sent a picture of it to my daughter, who is a zookeeper, and she told me that the bird's actually an osprey, which I found very interesting because an osprey is a seabird, and I live in Colorado, and you know there's no ocean for 1,500 or so miles. But she told me that down in Pueblo, Colorado, where she lives and works in the zoo down there, that there's ospreys down there because there's a huge reservoir in Pueblo, and apparently that's where they hang out. Oh, there's a deer. So anyway, that was kind of cool to see that. Is that the deer yet? That would have been a terrible shot if I was hunting for real. You don't want to shoot a deer in the ass like that. But, of course, this is just a video game, so it doesn't matter. Don't want that. Don't really care about that stuff. Let's just get rid of that. We're not relying upon yucca so much anymore, or aloe vera for that matter. You know what though? Actually, maybe I should keep the fat in the bones since I'm going to be doing some hunting anyway. I picked that stuff back up. Okay. So yeah, osprey. I don't know what killed it. It was just like, you know, lying in the yard there, in at somebody's house. I didn't see any visible damage on it, but it was just there. And you know, kind of a bummer when you find a bird like that dead, but you know, it was also interesting too, fascinating. Lots of boulders around. We'll get a fairly decent supply of iron just from the boulders themselves. We already have 882. That's not bad. Seven skill points. We need 12 for the next level of science, so we're just going to hang on to those for now. Look at all the boulders, wow. Boulders and iron. Or lead, I'm sorry, lead. We'll have plenty bullet tips, plenty bullet tips. Yeah, that last run at the bookstore was pretty successful. I actually found 2 mini-bike books after all this time looking for one. We found our auger blade that we needed. We still need a chainsaw blade. Well, actually, you know what, though? I'm going to buy the chainsaw. For sure going to buy the chainsaw. From the trader. And then we'll have all of our in-the-game tools at that point. So if you've never you know, had that stuff before or made it or whatever, what you do is you take the chainsaw parts or the auger parts, or auger blade rather, and you can upgrade it in the workbench. But the level that you can upgrade it to is dependent upon your level in science, which is a little weird. You'd think, you know, something like that would be more like maybe something like toolsmithing, but it's actually tied to science. And so, you know, that's why I'm trying to fast track my science here, so I can, you know, make a decent auger blade and a decent chainsaw blade when I upgrade them. And it only takes like a repair kit and 1 or 2 steel ingots, so it's relatively inexpensive to do. But once you get an auger in this game, man, I'll tell you what, you can get so many materials from it, and as a result, not only do you get the materials, but you get a lot of XP, so you'll level up like crazy. Especially in the desert, because, you know, the sandstone is so soft. Yeah, we're getting a decent amount of iron, too, from these boulders. I probably should put my duster on. A little cold out right now. Night vision. Yeah, finally. Wow, those have been a long time coming too. Cool. Now we got night vision. You know what though? I've actually, my mining helmet's been working pretty fine, but I know there's been a few times that I've been detected because of the light on it. Nice. Okay, good. We are moving up in the world, people. Moving up in the world. Yes, we are. Looking forward to exploring this map. In fact, where I am right here and now is probably the furthest I've been away from that city since I got there. I'd like to find a couple more animals. Get a little more meat. Some more lead over there. It's funny how things, turn out in the game. When I played Season 1, which was on Alpha 16.2, I found some night vision goggles in a stump, like, on the second episode. And now here I'm on episode... I'm not even sure what number this episode's going to be. It's going to be close to 30, though. And I just now found the night vision goggles. On the other side of that coin, though, I don't usually locate a working chem bench as early as I did in this playthrough, and that's been huge. Love the chem bench. Okay, now iron's going up, or lead. I keep calling it iron. I still most likely will actually tunnel all the way to the forest, though, from my mine, if for no other reason, because I'll get a lot of stone in doing so. But I'm gonna wait till I have the auger ready to go before I do that. There's a POI over there. Oh, we also found the exploding crossbow schematic in the bookstore in the last episode. So that's going to come in handy because we can definitely use that on Horde Night. Get some explosive action going. Literally. Okay. We got another enough points for another level in science. One more level on that, and we can make our own chem bench. Yeah, if you want to know, guys, how to level, how to get XP in Alpha 16, this is how you do it, by mining. You get crazy XP from mining in this game. Not so much from killing zombies. You used to get a lot more XP, but they nerfed that. Oh, we're out of space. No, we don't need that. We want the iron, though. We want the iron, we want the stone, because... What's that? Let's get rid of the fat. We need the stone for our concrete. Pick that up. Yeah, so it used to be that you'd go out in earlier alphas and you just go kill a shitload of zombies. And particularly if you went into the city, the game would spawn, like cops, dogs, and, all the higher level zombies. And you just would go in and you'd kill them and you'd get a whole bunch of XP. But it doesn't work that way anymore. For a couple reasons. One, you don't get that much XP from zombies anymore. You still get some, but not very much. But also, the cities are different now. So, when you'd go into the city... I hear footsteps here. When you'd go into the city, the game would just spawn the zombies. It was called the static spawn system. And it would spawn the zombies in. And you would, you'd have to kill them. But it was really good XP. But it was also very dangerous. So going into the city, on like day one was a really, precarious thing to do. But now, because of the sleeper system, you can walk down the street of the city and, be relatively safe because you're not really going to get zombies until the sleepers spawn in, which requires you to go, in or near a POI. That doesn't, of course, count the ones that are just out wandering around, but, those are already out in the world anyway. So, yeah, just a little reminiscing about how the game used to work. Overall, I definitely like the changes in Alpha 16. They definitely need to fix some stuff, for sure. Zombies are still a little wonky. Particularly that whole running around in circles bullshit thing that they do. Can we eat that? Yes, we can. We already tried to drink that. We don't need to. So, let's see. I guess that's it. There's not really a whole lot in here. So what time is it? It is 1:45 a.m. in the morning in game. The trader's not going to open until... Is that an animal? Oh, like 6 a.m. or something like that, I think it is. Yeah, there's a deer over there. I wonder if I can see him better with my night vision. Maybe a tiny bit better. Hello, hunting here. Little mama. Last place I saw him was right over here. There he is. Oh, I guess night vision doesn't work in the scope. This is great. I'll be able to get some meat stew going. Okay. Let's put our pistol on our toolbar. This has a light on it as well. Any more animals? There's some more lead. Let's go grab that. Okay, well, I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to cut here because we're getting close to the end of the episode, time-wise, and I want to I want to show you the trip to the trader on camera. So what I'm going to do off camera until the trader opens up is I'm going to just keep doing this. I'm going to run around, mine up boulders, look for a few more animals. I'll hoof it back to the base, offload all the stuff, grab the stuff I'm going to sell, and then I'll meet you guys at the trader when I come back in the morning. So I will be back shortly. Alright guys, we are at the trader. It's about 8:30 in the morning, so I'm expecting them to be open. We brought a few more items to trade here. But what we're after, mostly, is the chainsaw and the auger that he had for sale when I was here the last time. And I never looked to see what my barter skill got up to last time I was here. So it's at 65. Yeah, okay, 15 more points to get to 80.
Assistance.
Alright, dude, so let's see. Sell that. That. All the shades, all this crap clothing. And all this cash. He restocks on day 28. You know, I wonder if this really makes a difference or not. You know, selling these one at a time. I bet you it doesn't. I should look into that. All right, so we've got some pretty good bank going on there. What do you have in your normal inventory? That's all stuff I've sold to him. Okay, secret stash. Oh, chainsaw parts. Nice. But, oh, you know what? He doesn't have the chainsaw and auger anymore. But actually, though, I'll take these. Because then I can just make the chainsaw. Well, no, I need a blade still. Darn it. Yeah, I need a blade still. Crap, he must have reset since the last time we were here. That's too bad. Alright, well, what else could we do? A couple magnum parts. Excuse me. Yellow sniper rifle, but I don't really need that. That would be nice. What am I...
Pleasure doing business with you.
What do I have right now for chest? Yeah, let's get that.
You need assistance?
Let's get that purple iron chest piece. That'll be huge armor. 73% concussive. Swan helmet would be nice, but I need my mining helmet, you know? Yeah, I guess that's probably about all we really want from him. It's too bad I couldn't get that the chainsaw when I had the chance, but my inventory was completely full. Alright, well, still, this isn't bad, though.
Thanks for shopping here.
Not to mention its purple quality. So what does that put our armor up to now? 47% concussive. That's pretty good protection. Excuse me. Pretty good protection. Wow, this thing's already worn out again. I just repaired that.
So what can I get you today?
Sell you this. And I'll sell you this. Okay. That does it.
Gratitude and safe travels, friend.
Mm-hmm. While I'm over here, I just want to... Oh, crap. She's already dead. What I was saying was I wanted to scope out this drop because I know it's out in the water. Let's just see how deep it is. Wow, it's down pretty deep. I don't know if I can get that. Can we spot it anywhere? I think it's right there. Yep, there it is. I don't know, man. One thing we could try, I suppose, we could put a bedroll down here in a chest and unload our stuff, but I don't want to lose 10 wellness if I die is a thing. That's too bad. Those damn crates should float. You know what I'm saying? This is some deep-ass water. Yeah, I know I can't breathe. I don't know why I don't have my oxygen indicator, though. That's, I think that's too risky. I really do. I really do. But, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? So here's what we're going to do. I don't have any wood on me. Let's go grab some wood. Let's also get some plant fiber. This is probably not going to go well for me, but we'll see. We might be able to make it work. A few more plant fibers. Still need a few more plant fibers. There we go. So we'll set that there. Put all this stuff in here. Hopefully we don't get attacked by anything. I don't think I lose my armor when I die, but just in case. I'm taking off the good stuff. Alright. That down there. Oh, there's one thing I do want to bring with me. I want to bring these. We could even, now that I think about it, let's just eat this right now. Okay. This is crazy, you guys. Crazy, crazy. I will lose 10 points of wellness cap, or wellness, if I die doing this. Which will suck. Certainly won't be the end of the world, but it'll suck. I keep saying that. Yes, it is the end of the world. Some deep-ass water, man. Okay. So, it's right down here. Just going to tread water for a second. Until my stamina comes back. Alright, here we go. One thing you can't do in this game is you can't... There's no no way to swim fast that I'm aware of anyway. I mean, I'm holding the sprint button, but it doesn't really make you move too fast, so... Alright. We're at We just dropped below 50% oxygen. We're not even there yet. This is gonna be... iffy. I can go up faster than I can go down, though, so... Not a whole lot faster. Get ready to pop these. Come on, come on, get up! Get up, get up, get up! Oh, we did it! We did it! Woo! Alright. I didn't even bother to look and see what was in there. I just grabbed it and got the hell out of there. Okay. Well, that's how you do that. Be better to do it with an actual first aid kit because you get immediate health from the first aid kit. But this worked. Now let's hurry up and get our re-equipped here before a running horde or something comes by. Nice. Okay, so what do we get? We got a first aid kit, antibiotic, SMG stock, a couple of schematics that we don't need, and that's about it. Wasn't even really worth the effort, but oh well. Cool. Alright guys, so that does it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the episode, please consider leaving a like and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Take it easy.